So we are going to present the awards to each other. Because, I mean, we're like family. So.
Humble as possible.
Okay, but Robin wanted to do a little recap. So the journey started 2 years ago when we were sophomores and freshmen. Last February, we talked about going for NXN and trying to finish top 3 in the state overall. The PrepCal track review said that this team lacked depth, which was true. We trained here in Downeyville and in Spain, and at 5:45 in the morning all summer long. And we learned that life does not always end in a fairy tale. We had major setbacks for most of the season, and only 2 of our runners were at their best. We know now that we are going to get some seconds if we go for big wins. But we have to go for big wins when we have the chance. And so, I'm going to start with Oliver. Oliver gets the new award, which is the Stoughton Award, which is a cross between Stoic and Spartan. Sorry, Oliver. A little hard on the teammates. Always leads the Corps. Led a major invitational with confidence. Mariner. He was 5th man in major races. Woodbridge and Stanford. The best moment was teaching Nico how to juggle. He is disciplined, tenacious, and
Unicycle.
this says juggle.
Robin got it wrong.
Okay. He is disciplined, tenacious, and austere. But the team did not bring some playfulness out in him. Oh, did bring some playfulness out. He achieved 2nd team all MCAL status.
So aggressive all the time. Alright. I'm going to be doing Josiah. He's going Josiah. No, Robin just throwing some shit, alright. He can only talk about Tom Brady and is asking irrelevant running questions. Ran in the summer, a sprinter that got strong, made top 7, and was 2nd team all MCAL. So, congrats, Josiah.
Owen had a very difficult season, with cramps, impacts from the smoke. He had 1 great race at County. He had many doctor's appointments. His best result this season was a 7th place first team at MCAL. I hope that he can soon forget the other painful races and final answers. He's a 3-time state runner. Big things to come for Owen.
Yeah.
Alright. Cooper. Cooper is a 3-time state finisher, placing 60th, 19th, and 8th.
Wow.
He is very talented, but that doesn't mean running is easy for him. He had to overcome challenging setbacks of not racing well. This is anything but simple if he persevered. He had to have the ability to get back to basics and find love in running and in his team. I'm always proud for Cooper. To finish 8th at state was an accomplishment that I am proud of for him. His earlier struggles made the postseason so rewarding. Hopefully that experience of overcoming will help him in the future. He has 2 big results at the end of this year. 2nd at MCAL, only to Liam, which was the national champion, so. In state, he hung in the lead pack and then emerged in the top 10, finished 8th, and a huge PR. There's so much more to come from Cooper.
Okay. Amir. In Robin's words, Amir was the one I was worried about last year at this time. But it ended up that he was one of the few runners that I did not have to worry about this year. He did all the work from June on. At Stinson, he was the surprise 2nd man. Seemed surprising at the time that he was 2nd. He was the 2nd man again at Woodbridge and at Stanford, and that was a new regular lineup. He had no bad races. He was consistent and reliable. With others out, we needed this. He was an absolutely reliable scorer. Probably his best race was last weekend where he got 26th place at the regional at Foot Locker in LA. Amir was 4th at MCALs this year, 10th in 2017, and 11th at State, 35th in 2017. For consistency, reliability, a breakthrough on the team that was really needed for someone to step up, and that was Amir. Amir is the Co's team's MVP.
All right, Gabe. So, in Robbinsburg recap, ran at Stinson, lull in September, and then not until state. He did 3 or 4 workouts a day, sometimes 5. He did a 500-yard time trial in the pool to prepare. He also got McLean, Aiden A, and Owen and Nico out there. The ladies at the pool loved him and went to the doctor. At Lowell, he couldn't walk off the course, but he had to be carried. He traveled to watch the team race in LA. The plan was to be back for NCS, then NCS was canceled. The only hard running he did was on a treadmill, not on land. He goes up to the starting line at state after not racing in 11 weeks and finishes an incredible 22nd.
Woo!
Other teams and coaches had lots of curiosity about Gabe, and yet his bigger impact on the team was in every day-to-day when he returned. When Gabe came back, he gave everyone momentum and the team felt right again. His state meet history as followed: 88th, 23rd, 22nd. This year, Gabe earned the Harrier Award for grit.
Alright.
Okay. Nico, co-award winner, co-MVP. 4-time state meet runner-up. 107, 81st, 24th, and 10th. 2-time first team All-MCAL, scored on 3 MCAL championship teams and 3 NCS championships teams. Nico was our clear early first runner with great races at Woodbridge. He was the top ranked runner in most races, and he had a solid race in all, even when they weren't great races. That's it.
And Nico is the other co-MVP.
Thanks.
Okay.
Say 2?
Yeah.
We should
Oh wait, we have something else.
This one first? Okay. You want to do the whole thing?
Alright, so there's a bunch of people to thank for putting all this together, as well as throughout the season, putting together rides, putting together team dinners, everything like that. I'll just go through a list. Carpool coordinator, Laura Fino.
Oh yeah!
Food coordinator, Shannon Wolford. Water and Gatorade, Tammy, Allison, and Laura Fino. Team MCAL dinner, the Pig Pens. Planned trip drivers, Nicole and Jim, and Nancy Melrose and David Larkin. Unplanned trip drivers, Shannon and Eileen. Wade and Patton for letting us dominate the treadmills at Body Kinetics.
Thanks, Wayne.
Photography and videography of all the races, Joaquin and Jerry. Frequent carpool drivers, Jen O'Bara, Meg, Karen Gold, Amanda and Joaquin Arneson, Tanya Henry, Kevin Wilcox, Heidi, Allison Knightley, and others. fundraising, Jerry Pompili and Nancy Taylor. Coach Dave was there every Monday and Saturday to corrupt or educate the new
I got it. Cross country. You start out not knowing what it is. People come to it for different reasons. From being good to just trying something. You learn trails. You like that you can run hard uphills. It gets tiring, but it feels great. Then you set goals and you reach some. Then you set others. You do all the work. You sacrifice vacations, trips, and evenings. You may not reach goals, but was it worth it? I hope you say yes.
This sport will suck you in. It becomes not only a part of your day, but a necessary part of your day that gets you grumpy without. You like seeing the people. Whatever is bothering you during the day actually goes away for the 45 minutes to 60 minutes that you're on the trails. If you have to sit out for an injury or illness, you are surprised that your days feel very empty.
You have a love-hate relationship with racing. You're driven to race hard, but on race day, you wonder why you are doing this. It's so stressful. At the end of the race, teammates are lying about in the grass in agony, eyes closed, throwing up. But you are so proud of completing 3 miles. However torturous, once you get to in and out after a win, the pain is already forgotten as you eat a double-double.
Sometimes, when you care, things are so painful. When things are also painful, that's part of it. My goal is to make people feel and care and connect to an experience and ground that. I believe we accomplished that.
That was a new record. Fastest.
Thank you guys for all coming here.
All right, guys, 3 cheers for the lads. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Eileen, did you have something you wanted to thank?
Oh, yeah. Where's Sean? Here? Where'd he go? We want to thank you so much for giving us this wonderful place to have this. This is so much better than the student center. So much, feels like so much more intimate. So
I just wanted to tell you, you're more than welcome, and I got to tell you, Aiden had the most fabulous year in the sport since Dave Park, and where's the other guy? Clifton and Lily. But it was great.
What about the gift for Robin?
Oh, yeah. Did you bring that? Yeah.
What about the kids?
I'm videoing it. You gotta do it.
Oh, wait. We don't want to. We're gonna show them.
Just give it to Rob, not on a video.
No, I know. We're gonna show them. Okay, so one of the presents that we made for Robin was something top 5. I'll have a piece of in this, and so this is our Franken shoe right here. As you can see, it's a piece of our shoes. Sewn together. So that's one of the presents.
She's got a piece of us forever.
Yeah. And the other present was this little booklet of pictures. And the cover is Robin racing when she was in high school. And she has one shoe on and not the other. And she's about ankle deep in mud with a face that looks like she's going to kill somebody. So we took that picture and then we put all of our pictures of us looking like we were going to kill somebody. And so it's not done yet, but we're going to get this done.
Yeah, well, okay, there's one ceremony that we do every year, and that is the olive branch ceremony, and that is for seniors who pass on to underclassmen in olive branch. But this year, unfortunately, we're not doing the ceremony with the girls team, and Bill Taylor supplies us with olive branches, and the girls team get it from Bill Taylor. So we're gonna do like a theoretical olive branch ceremony right now, real quick.
Yeah, you guys can
Like night then. It's fun.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll do this.
Alright.
So,
Oh yeah.
Clay, can you please come up here?
Oh.
So this kid's a soccer player. We're gonna see if that changes next year, but you know, so we can use this as an olive branch. We usually have like an actual olive branch like that, but
Give them the That's a leaf. All of it.
okay.
It's a leaf from the branch.
There you go.
Alright, this guy really impressed me at the first race of the year at the Sister Beach Relays because, you know, I was jogging around, I didn't know what I was doing because I'm usually a sprinter. And I was out here on this distance race, and this guy taps me on the shoulder and says, "Keep on going," like screaming at me, and I was like, wow, this kid's really enthusiastic, he really wants it. And he really improved throughout the year. From the beginning, he was like running really slow at the beginning, like really slow for coming in as a sophomore. I was like, oh, okay, let's see what this guy's got. And then at the end, he was just so fast. He was like 20 seconds behind me as a sophomore. So he's going to be really improving as a senior and a junior. So I see that. So here, Rick, what's the thing
I want to nominate Rowan as my olive tree person because Rowan, every day I see him in the hallway and he just gives me the biggest smile, and every day at practice it's the same thing, and he's just like somebody who brings so much light and energy, both just in person and with his excellent photography skills. So Rowan.
I did not get an olive branch because I was not on the XC team my freshman year. So I'm going to call out a couple people that I think deserve it because just of their actions throughout this year. So I can get Ryan Wilcox. Hey, Cole Wood. Okay. We got some olive branches over here. Okay. I'm going to start with. All right, Ryan, I kind of knew this award was kind of destined to be bestowed to him when I saw him in Body Kinetics like 3 weeks after the season ended on a treadmill, just grinding it out. So this kid is relentless. He just never gives in. This kid races like a demon, and I'm just really proud to have him on my team. So I'm gonna knight you. Cole is like the silent assassin. This kid, man, I mean, you'll see him everywhere. You'll see him on the trails with us all the time. But I mean, he may not say a lot, but this kid just puts so much into the team, and I'm just really proud to have him on the team. He's just improved so much over the years, and I just really think he deserves an olive branch. All right. Oh man, this guy. So, I mean, I'm not biased. Like, I swear. Okay, this guy actually deserves it. He's made some pretty big decisions. I mean, I don't know if you want me to tell him, but I mean, he actually gave up baseball this year to continue XC. Not my choice at all. I didn't even say anything. So he gave up baseball, which is something like, I mean, I don't know how happy my dad's gonna be with that. He's got no one to go out on a Sunday with and play baseball with. So. But I mean, I'm just super proud of him. He got sick like me in the beginning of the year too, but even worse. And this kid is the most stubborn kid I know. Like, this kid's the most stubborn kid I've ever met in my life. I mean, I love him to death. He's just, you know, and that's a pretty big time decision to make, you know, giving up a sport that you've been playing pretty much your whole life to continue this. So the path is looking pretty bright for the McCarthys in the running. So, I mean, I just want to say thank you for coming out, Calvin.
Medals. Yeah. Last. Yeah. So for the NCS finishers, we all got medals because the NCS decided to award us our first place NCS. And they gave us medals for team placing at state, and they basically pick all the NCS teams at state and put them together, and that's how they did the NCS scoring, and they also did it for individuals. So we have a few individual finishers, and we have our top 7 with first place medals for the team.
Yeah.
I don't know which place.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Nico. Like Josiah. And all of it. Nico. Yeah.
Congratulations. 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 Yeah, you too. Cooper was second in our NCS race. Nico was third. Amir was fourth. And Dave was fifth.
That's it.
That's actually it.
Yeah.